Anybody want to help with the product or the opportunity presentation? Let's see what people are putting in the chat here. Awesome. Somebody just reached out to me as we're waiting for people to log on. All right. Well, hey, guys, we'll go ahead and start it. So want to go ahead and start recording. That'd be great. Mute everybody if you could unmute me. See the red buttons, so that must mean we're going. Very exciting night tonight because, like I already said, guys, now that we're recording, give her props again. I got a new distributor, Brittany Myron, that just recently joined our team this past week, who's a CPTA. I'll have to tell her the acronym, but a physical therapy PTA, physical therapy assistant. Is that correct, Brittany? Did I say that right? But anyways, we work together. What's that? Did I say it right? Oh, well, anyways, we worked together 5 years. Oh, somebody saying something, or was that a mistake? We worked together 5 years ago, and so excited that she's on launching her business tonight and have some people on here.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can hear you. Awesome. And you know, you guys, I'm really excited to share what we have for you tonight because it's really been one of the greatest gifts in my life. I really consider it a gift to share this with people. You know, how many of you know somebody out there that is looking for better health? How many of you know somebody out there that's looking for more energy, better sleep, possibly lose a bit of weight, tone up, and just overall have a better sense of well-being and mental clarity, right? And, you know, that's what we're going to talk about tonight is health. And then, you know, how many of you understand the concepts of, you know, fruits and vegetables, that fruits and vegetables are good for you. And mom always said, eat your fruits and vegetables. And, you know, put your hand in front of the screen if you think you get enough fruits and vegetables through your regular diet, right? So if fruits and vegetables don't make sense, please hang up right now. You're on the wrong call because we're not here to fix stupid. So, you know, it's going to be very, very basic health, guys. We don't complicate it. Successful people take complicated stuff, make it sound simple, and unsuccessful people try to make simple shit sound complicated to sound important. And we really break this down. If you want to get healthy, if you want to go help people and make a difference in the world, we break it down very simply how you can go do that. So really, really pay attention. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Luke Wren. I'm a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company. And I first heard about what we're going to share with you tonight about 6 years ago from my dear friend, Lauren. And she just said, hey, these gummies would be great for your daughter. And I was like, tried some. I was like, oh, those taste great. Yeah, you know, give them to me. And she goes, well, you know, well, no, you need them too. And I was like, no, go away. I've got, you know, I take 38 different vitamins, pills, capsules. I'm spending almost $900 a month on the latest, greatest in health because my background is the last 20 years as a personal trainer, managed health clubs, owned health clubs and weight loss centers, and coaching people. So I thought if something was that great, I would have known about it. But I was like, yeah, give it to me because, you know, fruits and vegetables make more sense than the Flintstone vitamins I'm giving my daughter. But then because we have amazing children's health study where kids get it free, I tried it. I felt better, slept better, saw incredible changes that changed my daughter's life, and haven't missed a day in the last 6 years, you guys. And for a guy that his life has been passionately seeking a better way in health, having energy and helping others do the same, this has been the greatest health decision of my life, hands down. It is the foundation and staple point of my energy, my health, my clarity, my vitality, guys. So really pay attention with what we're going to share with you. But first of all, you know, I just want to introduce Brittany because she's launching her business. Got a few people on the call learning about what she's up to tonight. Brittany, are you there? Oh, did we lose Brittany? Where is she at? I'll try and unmute her. Oh, I think she might have lost her signal.
Yeah, well, I don't see her.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to her. Hopefully she can get back on. But you guys, first off, we're going to talk about, how many people get fruits and vegetables. Always carry like 3 markers with you because you never know which one's not going to work. There we go. But how many of you understand the simplicity of fruits and vegetables? Put your hand in front of the screen. Okay, so the majority of us, the rest of us, grew up under a rock. Awesome. And, when it comes to fruits and vegetables, let me ask you, how many fruits and vegetables do you have on a regular basis? Hold a hand up with how many, or maybe you have to use both hands. Most Americans don't have to. Some of you are flashing your hands, smart asses, you're already taking this. But, I see most people between 2, 3. And you know what? Most people probably struggle to get 2 to 5 fruits and vegetables in a day, right? That's how much they do get in. And really what we really need, guys, is it's recommended 7 to 13. But that's just if you're leading a normal everyday life. If you're high stressed, high strung, on the go, or an athlete, it's now recommended 19 plus different fruits and vegetables. So let me ask you, is there a gap between the way you do eat and the way you should eat on a foundational level? For most people, absolutely. And so that's what we're going to talk about bridging tonight. Now, just because there's a gap, if you were going to bridge that gap, wouldn't you have done it by now, whether you're 18, 50, or 90? So the thing is, what we're going to share with you is a simple, convenient, affordable way that you can bridge the gap for you, yourself, anyone you know, love, and care about, simply, conveniently, and affordably, with 30 different fruits and vegetables and what we call Juice Plus, okay? And so how many of you would agree that it would be expensive to go buy 30 different fruits and vegetables? Is there anybody that thinks it would be cheap to go to the store and get 30 different fruits and vegetables? Is there anybody here that, could even fathom what that would cost? What can you really buy, or what can the most people afford when they think about fruits and vegetables? So if you were to say, how much 30 fruits and vegetables would cost, what if I said it was just $2.38, you could get 30 fruits and vegetables? And you won't even have to taste them. Wouldn't that even be better yet? I always cover the cost because I tell people that cost is our best point, because nowadays you can barely buy one organic apple for $2. And yet we can give people a level of foundation on a regular basis of 30 plants, fruits, and vegetables. Please mute your line if you have background noise, guys. You joined on? Or if you can just mute everybody and unmute me again, Olivia. But you really think about it, 30 fruits and vegetables. And the greatest thing that I love about Juice Plus that really made sense to me, guys, how many of you have taken supplements before? Put your hand in front of the screen. How many of you notice when you take supplements or vitamins, when you pee, it's like neon green, it like lights up the sky, or, your toilet looks like some sort of firework or neon green skating rink. But the thing is not only is Juice Plus proven to get into the bloodstream by 4 studies alone, but it has 36 published peer-reviewed studies proving that it does amazing things for the body. But aside from the studies, guys, I want you to step into this weird thing that most Americans forgot about. It's called your common sense corner. So let me ask you, if you step into your common sense corner, wouldn't it make sense that if you give your body a foundation of Mother Nature, plants, fruits, and vegetables on a daily basis, a broad variety of the most nutrient-dense ones out there, that you're going to feel better and your body's going to heal itself up better? Wouldn't that make sense? So I love that we have the research on our side, but we also have that thing called common sense on our side, right? You have 2 choices. You either eat the fruits and vegetables or get them in your body some other way. And we're the most proven way on the planet, guys. But it even gets better because, it's just $2.38. But how many of you know a child that could use better health? Are kids eating better or worse than their parents? If it doesn't disturb you that this is the first generation estimated not to outlive their parents, something's wrong, guys. Think about that. Can you imagine your kid not outliving you? And that's where we have the amazing Children's Health Study. As I said, my story, that's what, the amazing Children's Health Study, Lauren sharing it with me for my daughter. If she would have told me it was for me, I would have been like, go away. But I was like, oh, those gummies, my daughter would have those. It's got to be better than Flintstone vitamins. They don't have a locking top. That's probably good. Why do they have a locking top on kids' vitamins? Crazy. So with the Children's Health Study, we almost have 1 million kids on the product for free. And so you can sponsor a child between the age of 4 to 26 if they're in college for free, guys. And, so now you're looking at just over $1 a day for 30 plants, fruits, and vegetables. And then the best part is, although this may be new to you, this might be new to you that what you're hearing right now, I assure you it's not new. It's a 46-year proven company and a 26-year Juice Plus itself has been out 26 years, guys. This is not a new product. We have our 36 published studies, actually peer-reviewed in the medical journals, the Journal of Cardiology, the Journal of Strength and Conditioning, all these different medical journals you can't buy your way into. They're peer-reviewed by doctors not associated with the company. And then, as I said before, I'll just abbreviate CS for common sense. So we got all that on our side. How many of you, I just want you to think, how do you think you'd feel if you flooded your body with 30 different fruits and vegetables for the next 30 days? How do you think your body would feel? And then, is that all you need to be healthy? Is just fruits and vegetables? No, because there's another gap, and this gap is why the world's getting sick, fat, and tired, guys. Just going to speak real with you. Let me ask you on a simpler question to answer than even the fruits and vegetables. How many meals a day do you eat on a regular basis? I'm not saying, hey, be a show off and think about your best day this week. I'm asking you, how many meals do you eat on a regular daily basis? Meaning average over the last 30 days, how many meals did you eat on a daily basis? How many meals do you eat and how many meals should you eat, right? And regardless of what you answer, research proves the average person is only eating 2 meals a day. And we all know we should be having 4 to 6 meals a day. So is there a gap between how many meals we do eat and how many meals we should eat on a regular basis? Is there a gap there? Absolutely. And so what we help people do is bridge that gap with the amazing Complete Shake and bars. Because let me ask you, if you're going to bridge this gap between how many times you do eat, how many times you should eat, with snacks or meals, how much would that cost you? What could you make a healthy snack for, even if you're doing it at home? And the answer I get at a lot of live events is around, $3 or $4. Somebody really trying to bone it down. And then I say, well, if you're on the go, what's the cheapest snack you could get? Well, $5 to $7. And then what's the cheapest meal at home? 5 to 7. Cheapest meal out, 7 to 10. So you get the point. It would be very expensive to bridge this gap. But with the amazing Complete Shakes and bars, it's just $2. And if you have 2 a day to bridge that gap, for less the cost of 1 healthy snack, you can be putting 2 Complete Shakes in your body. And what are the Complete Shakes, guys? They're 15 different plants, fruits, and vegetables that give you the protein, fiber, and carbohydrate that your body needs for fuel throughout the day, and not only fuel throughout the day, but the building blocks to heal up. Okay, this is our first part up here is micronutrition. That's your foundation. But then down here, we're talking about macronutrition, what your body needs for fuel and to heal up. And it gives you everything you need. And then on top of it, it's 15 different plants, fruits, and vegetables. Again, it's Mother Nature. This has a food label. This is not a supplement label. And a lot of times people ask me, well, how many grams of protein are in it? And I say 13. They go, only 13? I'm taking like 50 right now. And I'm like, well, way to go, genius. Because your body can only assimilate 8 to 15 grams of protein within a 2-hour period. So you're not what you eat, you're what your body can assimilate. In other words, absorb, right? So what's your body absorb better than plants, right? Your body's built to absorb Mother Nature. And some people meatheads like I used to be. At one time I was. It took me a while before I tried Complete as well, guys. I'll admit to that. So when I call you meathead, it's out of playfulness because I was there. And I said, well, I've got this whey shake and it's cheaper and but you guys, the more I did my research, the more I looked into it, it's plain and simple. whey is complete shit, period. There's no discussion on it, because whey is the leftover process of making cheese. And if you haven't heard this before, it's a fact. This is not my opinion for anybody on the call. Sorry if you're raised in the Midwest on a dairy farm, but cow's milk, guys, dairy is the number one inflammatory you can put in the human body. Is the number one inflammatory you can put in the human body. So you do not want to have dairy, let alone the highly processed leftover process of dairy called whey. Okay. And for anybody that's on whey shakes out there right now, you're probably getting mad and going, "Oh, I'll tell him, I'll blurb or whatever on it." And what I tell you is, get mad and try and prove me wrong. Get mad and get the shakes for a month. Take 2 shakes a day for 30 days and see how you feel compared to what you're currently doing. And I'm positive it'll blow your mind, because you guys, plants make more sense than drinking another mammal's milk. How concerned would you be if you drove home from school one day and saw your buddy underneath a cow sucking a cow off? It doesn't make sense. How concerned would you be if you came home and your mother was nursing a calf? Doesn't make sense. Cow's milk, who is it made for? Most people say cows. No, it was made for calves. Not even fully grown cows, just calves. But we're drinking it. How dumb does that sound, right? What are humans meant to drink? Their mother's milk to a certain point, right? So, and what's the makeup of a mother's milk? 80% fruit, guys. So if you don't believe me, everybody, there's so much marketing behind whey out there because there's a lot of money in the industry, but trust me, it's complete shit. Give this 30 days, complete will speak for itself. And it's a simple rule to get fit with the complete shakes, guys. It's every 3 to 4 hours. If you're not going to eat, or you're going to eat complete crap, all you do is utilize the shakes and bars as a tool, not a replacement, just a tool to bridge the gap in what you do eat and how many times you should eat. So anytime you can eat nutritious food, eat nutritious food. But anytime you can eat nutritious food, that's where it's great to have a simple, convenient, affordable shake with you to give your body the nutrition it deserves. But enough of me talking about the product, guys. More importantly than me talking about it is hearing some stories about what the product has done for people. So put your hand up in front of the screen if you'd like to share your story with everybody in just a minute or less. And Andreas, if you could unmute yourself and just share with everybody, just very quickly in a minute or less, just give them the gist of, what was your pain or struggle? What made sense to you that you decided to give it a go? What has been your result, and why are you excited?
Well, hi everyone. I have UK YOLO behind me. So I basically, my story is initially started very nondescript. I have a friend of mine who recommended I started taking Juice Plus. I thought I was going to get on her good side and start taking it and not really pay attention to what it was. Because I thought back then, I ate well. I thought that, I was eating the chicken and the lettuce and whatnot. But anyway, so I started taking the product. At that time, I went to the dentist, and I've never had a cavity. I didn't have braces. So I thought that, basically my teeth were, to me, my pride. I went over there, he started doing the cleaning, and I started bleeding. And I thought, I'd seen that before, but I thought I was brushing my teeth very well. And he said that I had pregingivitis. And then when he told me the price of the treatment that he would have to put me through in order to save my gums, I kind of blacked out and walked away. And it just so happens that, as I said before, I was taking Juice Plus at that time. When I went back to the dentist, he 6 months later, he looked at my gums and he prodded and he prodded. And I said, "Oh my God, my teeth are falling. It's the end. Oh well." But the dentist started asking me. He asked me what I had done since the last appointment, and I didn't know because I hadn't attached Juice Plus to the results. And he said, "Your gums are perfect. I don't have to do anything. I really don't understand what happened, but you're good to go." And so I suddenly was like curious about that result. I started looking at the studies, and it just so happens I ran across a study, 2 of the studies that talk about gum health. And it was at that point that I started really looking into the effects of Juice Plus. Since then, I've had my eyesight go from negative 250 to negative 175 in a period of 2 years. I had an accident skiing that I basically did not need to, I healed overnight. And I know that in my family, I've had, my nieces crave good nutrition. They crave salads, whereas other kids crave the Cheetos. And so what I am hopeful about, and what really excites me, is that this is what I'm calling the Trojan horse, in which a lot of people have been struggling to make the shifts as far as nutrition that they need to make. This is an easy way for you to, on the one part, start making the changes from inside out, and on the second part, be able to travel the world without having to pack your juicer and all the fruits and vegetables to maintain that level of healthy eating.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Andres. Anybody else would like to share their story? Put your hand up, please. Put your hand in front of the screen. All right. Is that Terry over there? Terry, go ahead and unmute yourself. You can just quickly, in a minute or less, just keep the story just short, concise, so we can get through to everybody and get through the rest of the event. But if you'd tell us, Terry, what was your pain or struggle? What was it that clicked for you, your results, and why you're so damn excited?
Well, I had just lost my mom to Alzheimer's and had tried many, many different nutritional routes and the whole handful of supplements, as you had mentioned. And it was just made so clear to me, if you can't get something inside someone, then there's no point to it. I could buy all the supplements, and if she wasn't willing to swallow them, it didn't matter. And then just knowing I didn't want to go down the same path, I heard about Juice Plus and started taking the shakes and the capsules almost 12 years ago. And then I no longer tested positive for lupus that I had positive results for or had tested positive 12 different times for. And I have not tested positive in the last 10 years. I had intestinal and being overly medicated. And it's just something that has given me the edge and the kind of fountain of youth to be able to teach kindergarten and help with high school students and just enjoy my life.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Terry. And would anybody else like to share their story? Who else was raising their hand? I know we had one other person at least raising their hand. Hands. Monica, awesome. If you could unmute yourself and quickly share your story.
Yeah, sure thing.
Do you already have the 4 parts? Or do you need me to say them again?
No, I'll sort of just roughly go through. So if I miss something out, you can remind me.
Awesome. Just really quick.
Yeah, so first of all, one thing about the teeth, within a couple of days I noticed that my teeth were stopped bleeding, and I was literally gobbling out loads of blood, and that's not gingivitis, but I've had other issues with bad dentistry. So that's also helped for that. And another thing is I'm hypermobile, so I'd be, apart from loose jointed and, dislocations, things like that, and 5 knee ops, my knees are not hurting anywhere near as much, if at all. And also, I'd bruise badly because of the hypermobility, so it affects blood vessels and capillaries. And I've hardly got any bruises, so I don't look like I'm constantly beaten up. And the other thing is, if I have had the odd bruise, then they disappear within about 2 to 4 days, kind of thing. And usually I'd have them for a couple of weeks. And lastly, great, observation today was the fact that with zinc deficiency, so I'd have white blotches come up under the skin, and it doesn't look pretty cool or anything. So that's another great thing. It's not happening. It's like, wow. So yeah, and that's a month into being on the product. So there we go. We're just over about 5 weeks. So in a nutshell.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing it. You guys, some of you may be wondering, how can you see so many different variable results from one product? But I assure you, it's just the simplicity of, you give your body what it needs. Your body's meant to heal itself. You get it cut, and your body heals itself. How do you describe that? So when you give your body more goodness, a broad variety of foundation, thousands of phytonutrients, the common sense of it, your body does amazing things. And so that's the most fun for me is, the product. You guys, when is fruits and vegetables going to go out of style? Has anybody here heard the news that you're supposed to quit taking fruits and vegetables? Right? The news has only been eat more and more and more of them. The recommendation continues to go up because of all the processed foods in our diet. We need more phytonutrients and alkalines. So just think to yourself the common sense of it, guys. Just close your eyes real quick and think. How do you think your body will feel if you flooded your body with 30 different plants, fruits, and vegetables, and in addition to that, another 2 shakes with another 15 different plants, fruits, and vegetables, and the macronutrition you need? And if you did that, if that's the only change you made for 30 days, how do you think your body would feel? Some of you are going, wow, God, I'd feel pretty damn good. Yes, you would. And if you've heard, after what you've just heard, guys, if you were like me, where once you heard this, you were thinking of 3 to 5 people like, oh my gosh, my brother needs this, my sister needs this, my Aunt Mary needs this, my friend's got cancer, they need this. You guys, and some people go, well, does it help with this health state? Does it help with that health state? You don't have to ask those questions. There's no health compromised state that doesn't have a better fighting chance with whole food nutrition. It's that simple. So, if you're already thinking about that, you'd probably be good at what we do. Really what we do, guys, everybody on this call has been in, has heard about the product from somebody, got started much like you on this call, maybe got invited to a call, and, they shared it with somebody because of their benefits. So really all we do is we share what worked for us with other people because we fell in love with it so much. So how many of you have gone to a good meal and went and told somebody about, like, oh my gosh, you got to go to this steak place. It was amazing, right? Like, I'm going back to Vegas in a few weeks, and I love Carnavinos because they slice the steak in front of you and sprinkle the salts. And I must have told 200 people to go there. 100 did, and they never sent me a check. They never said, thanks, Luke, for sending us so many people that spend $200 a plate to come eat here because of you. That's what our company does. The Juice Plus company has an amazing opportunity to share this with other people if it makes sense to you and it's made a difference in your life. And pretty much they do everything for us. They grow they quality control the growing of the produce. They take the fruits and vegetables, they juice them at low temperatures, put them in a capsule, they make the product, stock the product, ship the product, bill the customer, follow up with the customer. All they ask us to do is stay in touch with the customer and make sure they're happy. Stay in touch with the customer and make sure their questions are getting answered. Stay in touch with the customer and make sure they're getting results. That's it, guys. Other than that, the company does everything for you, but you get all the benefits of you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a team of people like on the call tonight there to support you. And how many would like an opportunity like that? You go help people. You could be in a business for yourself, but not by yourself. You could have the tax benefits of owning your own business, but as you grow through the company, you have full-time benefits. And how many of you would get excited about going out and helping other people every day? And that's the way you'd make a paycheck. How many of you know somebody that could use a little Plan B income? How many of you know somebody financially struggling, but they're too proud to tell you, right? And that's why I'm excited to share our amazing opportunity with you as well. And, it's very, very simple, guys. Some people, when you start telling them about this, I just had a training call before this, and they go, well, what do you say when it's, they say it's a pyramid or they say it's a scam? I always tell them to ask, like, what's a pyramid or what's a scam? Like, if somebody's acting smart, just play stupid. It makes them feel better. And so the other thing is, so some people think it's a scam. Well, the company has been around for 46 years. So I'm sure if it's done $13 billion, billion in sales, and it's completely debt-free. So don't you think that those are 3 signs of a solid company? 46 years completely debt free. So I assure you, the company is not a scam. But then, to address the pyramid issue, let's just talk about traditional business, a business that most people are familiar with. What about like a Target, guys? Okay, are you familiar with maybe Target? When you look at Target, most people would say that's a pyramid, right? I always tell them they're in Egypt, but if you look at that, so you got your CEO at the top, then you got your board of directors, your executive teams, your area managers, your store managers, your accounting, your marketing, your department managers, your finance people, your restaurant people, and then down here, guys, just turn this a little bit. Down here, everybody knows a little Betty on the till. Okay? And so what are the chances in this plan that Betty on the till is going to become CEO of Target? What are even the chances of Betty on the till possibly becoming a store manager? Are her chances great? No. Now, the only way to move up in this culture, it's not dogging it, it's just the truth. Somebody dies, loses their job, or the company expands. But we all know how many companies have been expanding lately, right? And then let me ask you another question. Is the majority of the high-paying salaries up here or down here? Of course, the majority of the high-paying salaries are at the top. But where are the majority of the people? At the bottom, okay? Now, to me, that looks like a pyramid, and I wouldn't want to be involved in one of those. So ours is not that. However, our structure is a little bit different. As a dealer, you get to be a dealer of fruits and veggies. You can tell people you deal veggie crack. And it's just $50 to get started, which I think of as a hell of a deal. I bought my first business, it was 185 grand, guys. So $50, I was like, I'm in. You telling me I can make money and all I have to invest is $50? Some people, some of you may be saying, but my gosh, the capsules are $2.38, the shakes are $4 if you do 2 a day. It's like $6.38. I'll have to stop eating at Starbucks. I'll have to stop buying $6 coffees. Yes, you should probably quit that habit and start putting 30 vegetables, 2 whole food shakes, and goodness in your body and just see how you feel. Yes, you should. But when you think about it, if you're struggling, that $6 a day or $50 is like, I can't afford it right now. I'm telling you, find a way. You really need our opportunity. Don't hold back. Talk to the person that invited you on this call. And if you feel that money's your concern, you need this opportunity more than you think. Because in your first week, and I'll have a couple people share business stories, then their first week, they made $800, guys. That means you can pay your $50 distributor fee, cover your shakes and bars, and walk away with $500 plus. Hold your hand up in the screw. That sounds exciting to you. Name another opportunity you have in front of you where you can invest $50 and make profit your first month. Name another business opportunity you have. That's what I thought. So continuing on, everybody starts at the bottom and grows to the top. And not everybody will go to the top though, right? But everybody has the opportunity to. There's unlimited amount of room at the top and the bottom. But just like the other corporate structure, ours is similar. We have different levels as you grow through the company, okay? Because not everybody will want to go to the top and be a national marketing director. But if you did a little bit and you got paid for that, would that be fair? But what if you wanted to work your butt off and do a lot and you made a lot? Would that be fair? So who would like to do extra work and get paid for that extra work, right? And so if you were to choose between corporate structures, which one would you choose? Not a tough decision, is it, guys? Okay? But some of you are still a little bit skeptical going, okay, well, how could you really make money just sharing fruits and vegetables in a capsule? Like how could, I don't know enough people. Is anybody thinking I don't know enough people? And, if that's you, it's really, our business is a teaching business. It's not about who you know. It's really a teaching business. So here was me. And when I heard about this, I got excited. I'm like, I know people that want to go help people and make some extra money. And so I started with 5 people. Now, I'll dumb it down for you because, it'll just even make a bigger point. Now, so I went and all I knew was 5 people. I shared it with 5. Now, if each one of them just shared it with 2, okay, do you see how quickly your team grows? Now, even if I do nothing, what if each of those share it with 2? And what we call this, guys, is the popcorn effect. It's, a normal job, you turn up, you get paid. You don't turn up, you don't get paid. And in this business, you teach to teach. So I teach 5, and look what happens if all they do is they go teach 2, right? And whether I continue to work, this keeps going, right? Look at what it does when it's just 1. Okay? We call this the popcorn effect. Much like when you're on the stove, if you're making popcorn on the stove, you pull it off the stove, what does it do? It keeps popping for a while. Doesn't mean you quit working completely, but it means you can turn up, get paid, turn up, get paid. Not turn up, you still get paid. Okay? You can take your foot off the throttle and still get paid. But now some of you are going, well, yeah, but how do you really make a full-time income at this? Okay, great. I share it with people. They teach people. But how this really starts to grow is, imagine here's you, okay? Does everybody on the call know 2 people? Does everybody have 2 friends? If you don't, I'll be one of yours. At least you'll have 1, okay? So, all right, great. 3 people had 2 friends on the call. The rest of you obviously are struggling. So 2. And if you teach those 2 to teach 2, and they teach 2, and they teach 2, and they teach 2, that's 63 people, including you, in your organization, guys. Now, how many of you go, you know what, if it's that easy to build an organization, I teach 2, they teach 2, they teach 2, they teach 2. All I knew was what? 2 people. But I have 63 people in my business because everybody knew 2. So how many of you get excited and go, well, I know 5 people that might want to make a bit of money, lose a bit of weight, feel a little bit better. So here's you. And you share this with 5. They share it 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 with 5. 3,905 people, guys. Which organization would you like to have? 63 or almost 4,000? And you guys, this is where it gets very technical. The difference here, what is the difference? Okay? Up here, it's just 3 people, guys. You taught 3 more people and you taught them to teach 3 more people. At the bottom, it's advanced business. It's called shitloads. Shitloads, guys. Okay? Just from you teaching 3 more people. That's it. You taught 5, they taught 5, they taught 5, and it duplicated through there. And some of you are going, yeah, but that's not possible. I assure you it is. Because, for instance, if you're thinking 4,000 is not possible, my girlfriend, has over 27,000 in her team in less than 5 years, guys, because she got really excited and she taught 10. And not everybody taught 10, but a lot of her people did. And it continued to grow, and it's still growing. And the great thing is, how many of you would like a business where you could make more money every year? That anytime you wanted to work harder, you get paid for it. Anybody up for that? And that's the greatest thing about this opportunity. There is no glass ceiling. We talk a lot about, the money and all the people you can help, but really our paycheck is nothing more than a measuring stick of how many people you helped. The greatest thing about this is you can't go to the top of the company without helping others succeed with you. And this is the slide that gets a lot of people excited. And this is what turned a lot of people onto the business is, how many of you would like to see a stairs to success in your current job? That if you just continue to do the work, you'll work your way to the top of the company. And for our company, our first position like I said, everybody starts off as a dealer at $50. But the cool thing is, regardless of what position you are, we get paid 3 ways. A normal job, you turn up, you get paid hourly. Our place, we get paid retail sales profit. Every time you get a customer, you get paid, just like when a product's sold, you get paid. But then also, we get paid commission. So as you go through the company, you get up to 22% commission on top of retail sales profit. How cool is that? And then how many of you like bonus money? How many of you are getting massive bonuses from your current company? Monthly bonuses, annual bonuses, Christmas bonuses, and then just bonuses for helping your team grow. That's what we get. You guys, we get a third way of getting paid. We get bonuses. And on top of that, we get recognition on a regular basis too, which is really cool. How many of you just like to feel recognized when you work hard? And that's amazing that we get that on top of, the 3 ways to collect money. But our first position, DD, direct distributor, all you do is you get started. And if you just get 2 customers in your first 60 days, guys, here's you get your order, and you help 2 people get theirs. So 2 people outside your household order. Just for doing that, the company's so generous, they give you a $100 healthy living plan bonus for helping 2 other people. You have about $120 in commission or more, could be more depending on what they order. And you get an additional 6% commission now. So on top of retail sales profit, just for helping 2 people when you get started. Even if you don't think you want to do the business, if you know 2 friends that want to get healthy, I would tell you become a distributor. That way you get paid on your order, paid for your first month just by helping 2 people. How cool is that? Then if all you do is you go, man, I'm excited, and you went to that DD position, and you go, I know 3 people that could do what I just did, and you help 3 people do what you just did, you move on to what we call VF, virtual franchise. We're at the virtual franchise right now. They just increased it by even more. You get a $300 bonus. You get a $300 bonus for the person that invited you to the opportunity as well. Your paycheck's going to be somewhere between $200 to $300. And you get an additional, now instead of the 6, you get an additional 14%, guys. How cool is that? And now the company gives you, for VF, they give you 60 days, any 60-day period to do that in. But to give you an idea, some of the people that will share their stories tonight did this in 6 days. Guys, because you have a couple events, get a few people on, and all you have to do is find 3 people that know 2 people that want to get healthy. That's it. That's the easy way. The hard way to do it is go try and find, about 10 customers yourself. But what if you just went and found 3 people that wanted to go help 2 people? How cool would that be? You could do that in a week. Then if you just help a couple people VF, you move on to our next position. So for our next position to become SC, all you did is you will help 2 people do that VF, and you will, I'm just going to put V instead of VF in there, and then 1 DD. So here's you. And if all you do is help 2 people do the VF level that you just did and get 1 direct distributor, you're going to get what now is a $750 bonus for you, a $750 bonus for your sponsor. And now you're at the top of the commission of 22%. You get a corporate business partner, and now you start to get bib money to help you grow your business. And this is where your paycheck starts to grow between that $500 and getting upwards of $1,000 a month as you increase your customer base. So how cool is that, guys? Now the company for SC gives you 6 months to do this. 6 months. But it's common for people within our team to do this in 2 to 3 months, guys. And if you do that in 2 to 3 months, you start adding up all those bonuses. If you go to SC, even by the end of the year right now, with the added bonuses, it's $2,350 in bonus money. And it can be done in that time frame, guys. But on a normal basis, it's $1,900 just in bonus and about $1,000 in commissions. And you can do it in 60 to 90 days, but they give you 6 months because they're so generous. And then I'm not going to go into detail because I only like covering the first few positions. But then we have SSC, where the bonus becomes $1,000. You get more bid money as you grow your team. Then we go to QNMD, and that's where you get a $2K bonus and more bid money. You're now eligible for benefits at the QNMD level. And then our ultimate position, guys, NMD. Okay, that was bad writing there. My daughter could write better than that. But NMD, and the big one there is the average NMD starts around 5,000 to 7,000 a month. That's where they start. And the big kicker is you get full benefits: medical, dental, tuition reimbursement, vision. They just added chiropractic care, teledoc. They continue to expand. Our company is so generous in that you get all the benefits of owning your own business, but you get all the great corporate benefits of having, a benefits package for you. But how many people could get excited about a business that you can start at the bottom and absolutely everybody can work their way to the top? And, anywhere along the way you can stop. You go, hey, I'm happy at $500 a month, helping people, having fun, getting healthy, staying healthy myself. Oh, you know what? I want to make a couple thousand. I think I'm going to up my game a little bit, share it with a few more people. Great. Take a couple extra vacations, upgrade your home. And then you go, hey, you know what? Why not have a full-time income part-time? I'm going to go to NMD and take the benefits as well. But anywhere along the line, this is your journey. Don't get comparing yourself to others. The greatest thing about this is you can make this whatever you want for you. So, in closing, guys, before we close, let's share some stories about what the opportunity's done for people before we wrap up here, guys. And who would like to share their business story? Anybody? Tyler, awesome. Could you share your business story?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can actually hear you this week. Great. Got that internet squared away.
Cool. So for me, Luke introduced it to me back in May, and I jumped on the product and the business right away. Like he said, when you were talking about people going from the bottom to VF within 6 days, I was one of those people. My buddy Dakota and I linked arms right away and just went hard at it for the first week, and we collected about $700 worth of bonuses just like that. And then we took about a month off in June, didn't do a whole lot, and saw the paychecks go down. So we were like, no, that's not okay. And this has been going hard ever since. And I hit SC after my third actual month of doing things, and I'm looking to SSC by the end of this month with an SC and a couple VFs below me. And what I'm excited for is that not only me, but I have a buddy that's 18 years old in the business, and he's going to have a full-time income as a sophomore in college. I mean, that's insane that he's going to have a full-time income, NMD by conference in Anaheim as an 18-year-old kid. I mean, how crazy is that? A sophomore in college, and I'm going to be there at 22. I mean, if you can think of a way to set yourself up for life better than that, you let me know, because I can't think of anything.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tyler. And got a guest right here that just popped his head in and wanted to say hi, a really good friend of mine, and now a neighbor in Siesta Key, Dr. Jonathan Roberti.
I had
Jonathan,
to step
would you
in
say
on this
hi
call.
and say hello and share your story?
Oh my God, what an honor. What an honor just to be a part of this call and to be able to share what the Juice Plus company and being able to share health with people in a way that actually moves the needle has actually been not just a game changer, but a health multiplier. Because my ability now to be able to help folks went from, for those of you that don't know me, I spent, this is my 15th year in healthcare, left the sick care system about 4 years ago because I was so frustrated after spending a decade in school to go and try to help people and then have your arms tied behind your back because you just can't do it. I said, I'm out. I'm not part of that system. So what do? You make your own damn system. or you actually get with a system that actually does work. And this is clearly where it is. Because I will tell you this, at the end of the day, nobody's going to tell you that fruits and vegetables are so out of style you don't need them anymore. It's not going to happen. So for me, my product story, my business story has been all wrapped into one because it's been a lifestyle change for me. Time freedom, financial freedom, but more importantly, the ability to actually help people on so many levels besides just getting that quality of health back by giving them the ownership back over their life. That, to me, priceless. You can't put a price tag on it. And like the late, great Jim Rohn used to say, you help other people achieve what they want in life, and you will have everything you want. And I have definitely found that to be true. So hopefully that adds some value for everybody that's on the call that's new. And I'm going to pass it back over to my good buddy Luke over here.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jonathan. And thank you to everybody on the call that has shared your amazing story. And you guys, you know, the thing is, the great thing is if you're watching this, we're not professionals at all. You can tell we're wearing snapbacks, for cripe's sake, sitting on a bed, running a meeting. But, you know, we're people just like you, that if this is making sense to you, you know, I encourage you to really thank the person that invited you to this call. Say thank you and just get started. And if you're skeptical, I can appreciate how you feel. I felt much of the same way, but I'm so glad I said, you know what, it makes enough sense. I'm going to give it a go and see what it does, because it's absolutely changed my life in health, and it's absolutely changed my life in wealth, guys. So join us on this mission. You know, make a really exciting decision to come join this team, lock arms, and, you know, go help people realize their dreams. Help people get healthy first, then they get excited about it, want to share it with others, and then help them go realize their dreams by helping others grow as well. And, you know, what this business has done for me, I already explained a little bit with the health, but on what the opportunity's done for me, so many things, guys. When I first heard about this, I thought, you know, right away I was too cool for it. I was like, go away, go away. So glad my friend Lauren followed up 17 times. She never talked to me and said, oh, you need this, or tried to explain it. She just said, Luke, I'll quit calling when you take a good look. Once you understand the compensation plan, once you understand the pay plan, and you look at the true opportunity and you say, no, I will quit bugging you. And I'm so glad she continued to get me to understand the opportunity that sat in front of me. Because you guys, before this, I was like an 8 out of 10 happy. I was doing what I loved. I had my own health clubs, weight loss centers, and chiropractic clinics. But have you ever been working really hard or stuck at a point in life where you feel that just something's missing, you know, and you can't put your finger on it? That was me. You know, I was doing what I loved. I was making good money, but I didn't have the freedom to step away. I didn't have the ability to help people outside my zip code. And what this opportunity has given me over any other way that I've ever been able to help people is, number one, now I can help people anywhere in the world. I have clients in 11 countries. I'm strongly building team in 3 countries. And we have 26 countries and growing. We're now opening Dubai in January. We're opening China later this year. And we ship anywhere in the world starting next year, guys. So, you know, where in the world does somebody not need fruits and vegetables? Then best part about this business is I didn't know the month that I went NMD that I'd meet the woman of my dreams in this business. And I get to travel the world and build a business with her. And we have the flexibility to do that. I was able to date her from England to the United States back and forth the last year and a half because of the flexibility of this business. All we need is a little bit of burning desire, a willingness to work and be coachable. And of course, you need a Wi-Fi signal. That's it. Those 4 things, and anybody can succeed at this business. That's the best part. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your education. If you've ever been looking for an opportunity and you said, you know what, I've never been given an opportunity. I've never had the tools. I've never had the mentorship. I've never had the company. I've never had something that I believed in. You know what? When you get off this call, you'll never be able to say that again. But when given an opportunity, there's 3 types of people, guys. There's people that don't turn up. There's people that were invited to this call. They're not here. Then there's people on this call that, some are going to turn their nose up. Some are going to turn their sleeves up. My hope and my love is that you're one of those people that turn up your sleeves and give this opportunity everything you got for 90 days. And if you do that, you'll absolutely be amazed. It's changed my life, and it's changed so many other people's lives that I know that I couldn't imagine any other way. And what a greater thing is, aside from the health and the paycheck, is the fulfillment you get knowing that you're doing something that makes a difference every day. And the only way you succeed is by building yourself, by building others. We're built on sharing success, guys. It's that simple. So this slightly excites you. Get involved. Let's lock arms, kick ass, change lives, and have fun. So thanks for joining us tonight. If you're a guest, guys, thank the person, get started, and let's go have some fun.